High-protein diets have become one of the most talked about trends in nutrition, with many people turning to them for weight loss, muscle building, or improved metabolic health. From athletes to busy professionals, the appeal is clear. Increased protein intake can promote satiety, help preserve lean muscle mass, and improve strength and recovery after exercise. It also provides essential amino acids that the body cannot produce on its own, supporting everything from neurotransmitter synthesis to immune function. However, as with any concentrated dietary approach, recent research is shedding light on how sustained high-protein consumption may affect the kidneys over time, particularly for people who already have mild kidney impairments or other metabolic vulnerabilities. Understanding the balance between protein benefits and kidney function is crucial for anyone considering long-term high-protein eating patterns. When we consume protein, the body metabolizes amino acids and generates nitrogen-containing waste products, primarily in the form of urea, which the kidneys must filter and excrete. In healthy individuals, the kidneys are remarkably efficient at handling increased protein loads. They can increase glomerular filtration rate, the rate at which blood is filtered, without apparent long-term damage, suggesting that moderate high-protein diets are well tolerated in people with normal kidney function. This adaptation allows the body to utilize dietary protein for tissue repair, muscle synthesis, and other metabolic processes, while safely clearing nitrogenous waste. In fact, for most healthy adults, high-protein diets have not been conclusively linked to progressive kidney damage, and the increased workload can even be viewed as a demonstration of the kidney's functional resilience. The nuance arises when examining individuals with pre-existing kidney conditions, even mild or subclinical impairments. Research indicates that sustained high-protein intake can accelerate stress on nephrons, the functional units of the kidney responsible for filtration. Over time, this additional workload may contribute to increased glomerular pressure and subtle structural changes. Importantly, the effects are often gradual and depend on the type of protein consumed, total caloric intake, hydration status, and overall lifestyle. For example, protein derived from whole foods such as lean meats, fish, eggs, and legumes tends to be better tolerated than highly processed protein powders, partly because whole foods contain accompanying nutrients and fiber that support balanced metabolism. Staying adequately hydrated also helps the kidneys efficiently process nitrogen waste and reduces the risk of any potential stress. It is essential to emphasize the positive aspects of protein-rich diets, even in this context. Protein plays a central role in maintaining muscle mass, which is critical as people age. Preservation of lean tissue contributes to metabolic efficiency, reduces the risk of falls and frailty, and supports long-term functional independence. High-protein intake can also improve satiety, helping with weight management and reducing the likelihood of overconsumption of refined carbohydrates or unhealthy fats, which themselves can be detrimental to kidney health when associated with obesity, hypertension, or diabetes. Thus, protein contributes not only to muscular and metabolic health, but indirectly supports renal well-being by promoting healthier body composition and metabolic control. Emerging research is helping to refine practical strategies that allow individuals to enjoy the benefits of high-protein diets without unnecessarily stressing the kidneys. One approach is to monitor overall protein intake relative to body weight rather than adhering to extreme or arbitrary amounts. Studies suggest that moderate high-protein intake, generally around 1.2 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day for most adults, can support muscle synthesis and metabolic health without overwhelming the kidneys in otherwise healthy individuals. For those with mild kidney impairments, consulting a healthcare professional to tailor protein intake based on glomerular filtration rate and monitoring kidney biomarkers over time can allow continued dietary flexibility while minimizing potential risk. Combining protein with other nutrient-dense foods such as vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats helps balance acid-base load, further supporting kidney function. Another key consideration is timing and distribution of protein throughout the day. Research shows that spreading protein intake across meals enhances absorption and utilization while reducing acute spikes in nitrogen waste that might transiently increase kidney workload. This approach allows the body to efficiently use amino acids for repair and metabolic purposes, while keeping filtration demands steady and manageable. Pairing protein with adequate carbohydrates and healthy fats also supports energy balance, which may reduce reliance on muscle breakdown for fuel and indirectly protect renal function over time. It is also important to contextualize kidney stress within the broader picture of long-term health. While high-protein diets can place extra filtration demands on the kidneys, they can simultaneously reduce other metabolic risks that are themselves harmful to renal health, such as obesity, insulin resistance, and high blood pressure. In other words, for many people, the metabolic improvements afforded by higher protein intake may actually support kidney health indirectly by promoting a healthier cardiovascular and endocrine environment. This underscores the importance of a nuanced view. Protein is not inherently harmful, but like any nutrient, its effects depend on the individual's baseline health, the quality and quantity of protein consumed, and overall lifestyle factors. Overall, the latest research points to a balanced perspective. High-protein diets offer significant benefits for muscle maintenance, metabolic efficiency, and satiety, and when applied thoughtfully, they can be an important part of a healthy lifestyle. For most healthy adults, the kidneys adapt well to increased protein loads, demonstrating their resilience and capacity for metabolic flexibility. For individuals with mild kidney concerns, careful planning, moderate intake, proper hydration, and routine monitoring allow continued enjoyment of protein's advantages without undue risk. Rather than discouraging high-protein diets outright, these findings highlight the value of personalized nutrition and mindful eating strategies that optimize both metabolic and renal health. By considering protein quality, timing, and overall dietary context, people can harness the positive effects of high-protein diets while supporting long-term kidney function, ensuring that the pursuit of muscle, energy, and vitality does not come at the expense of renal well-being.